Hi, people. I just wanted to record this just in case I'm not able to be in class tomorrow. I'm not feeling super good. I posted a little bit earlier saying that the vaccine kind of is hitting me a bit like a bus. And so I wanted to just make sure I was prepared and had a backup plan in case I cannot come tomorrow. But I'm hoping I'll be there, hoping I'll feel better in the morning. But just wanted to let you guys know what the game plan was. So, what you're going to be doing in class tomorrow is you're going to be working on the crisis in the Weimar Republic. It's a set of Google Slides and a Google Doc with which to fill out just some document analysis questions and eventually a little writing response based on what you learned about the crisis in the Weimar Republic. This is going to build on the information that you learned from your Treaty of Versailles work, which is that the Treaty of Versailles created the uh, kind of the foundations for an economic collapse uh, in Weimar Germany, and then as soon as the Great Depression hits, it devastates Germany's economy, and it kind of allows Adolf Hitler to play on the anger and the fear towards the Treaty of Versailles and towards the Depression situation that ruined German economic strength and health. But what you're going to be doing is you're going to be looking through the different slides that I attached here for you. They're all some sources, and you're going to be answering questions about these sources while you look through them. So look at them. Okay, here's a German postcard about the Treaty of Versailles. Notice that it says lost but not forgotten land. It outlines the lands that Germany lost at the end of World War One. This is going to be the Rhineland over here, Austrian territory down here, the Sudetenland. This is going to be some area between Poland and Germany, and the Germans are going to feel very bitter about this because before they lost that territory, a lot of Germans went and lived there, so created a lot of frustration, a lot of anger. Um, Again, they're going to have a lot of propaganda. Well, not necessarily propaganda, but just like artwork, kind of showing that they're very frustrated and angry that they are losing their land. That's the feeling that they got here. Remember, the Germans are going to have a very distinctive feeling that they didn't actually lose the war. They're being told, and they have the feeling that they've been stabbed in the back, that they were actually winning, but as a result of betrayal, that will eventually be tied to Jewish people and middle class business people that Hitler disagrees with, they're going to claim that they were actually stabbed in the back and had the victory and their land subsequently stolen from them. So you're going to look at the different documents that I attached here, and for each section, you're going to have a couple questions. So, how did the Treaty of Versailles impact Germany? That's something you're going to know from your work that you did about the Treaty of Versailles, and then you're going to use your documents as evidence here. So you can say, okay, for one thing, right, Germans. Oh, don't do that. Germans lost lands where other ethnic Germans were living. Got an A there. Clearly on my A game right now. Okay. A lot of anger and disappointment. Okay, you can also talk about this document right here. All right. Remember what happened with the Treaty of Versailles? It created a very large amount of economic depression. You had to spend 100 Reichsmarks, or not even 100 Reichsmarks, far more than that if you wanted to buy a loaf of bread. But it completely devalued the German dollar. And so, right here, you could say that the Treaty of Versailles actually bankrupted German economy. And of course, right in here, they lose a lot of their own industry because Britain required them to pay with coal. So in Doc 4, we can see that Germans felt their natural resources being stolen. Punishment. Okay, it's very straightforward. It's not a very difficult. You're just supposed to look at the documents, provide an answer for me about what you think the Germans felt about it and what the Treaty of Versailles did to Germany. And you're going to do that for every document that's included here in this little, consider it like a DBQ. It's like a little DBQ, just kind of re-practicing your document analysis because we don't want that to get soft just because we're working on LEQs. And then after you answer a bunch of questions about the different parts of this DBQ, you are going to read the final two speeches. Okay. and you are going to choose which candidate you think would be the best to solve Germany's problems, candidate one or candidate two. So you're going to look in here and read their speeches, see the things that they promise, and then you are going to write a response saying, okay, I believe that candidate one would be the best one to solve Germany's problems because clearly he does X, Y, and Z and addresses, all the different issues that you saw in the visual sources. It's just a practice mini Q. It's just a paragraph or two. This is your, excuse me, like I said, I don't really feel well. But this is your in-class work at home. I'm assigning your next section or your next chapter reading notes. The first part, 26.2b. Hold it up here. Okay, 26.2b. That can't be right. Wait. Hold on. Did I do this right? I'm going to look silly. Oh, nope, I was wrong. 26.3b. So up through 26.3b is your reading assignment. Okay, that's going to be due Wednesday. And then the remainder of it is going to be due Friday. Okay, or not Friday, Sunday. So we are going to be covering authoritarianism and the interwarriors this week. I'm not really interested in you reading the entirety of the chapter until the following Sunday because we're going to be spending a couple days in class actually going over the authoritarian leaders. I want to make sure you understand them. Mussolini, Hitler, Stalin, and the differences between them all. So you're going to have plenty of time to do those. And then your other assignment that you're going to be doing this week is you're going to be watching a crash course video from John Green and answering some questions for me. But that is the game plan. If you guys have any questions or you're struggling with anything, including your reading notes or anything else, please email me and let me know. Then I will be available for you guys. But cross your fingers. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow.